The creation of the Master drive. The Master, one of the most iconic and enduring villains in the universe, has been a thorn in the side of the Doctor for decades. Created by writer Terry Nation, the Master first appeared in the 1971 serial Terror of the Autons, but it wasn't until the 1976 serial The Deadly Assassin that the character truly began to take shape. Initially, the Master was portrayed as a one-dimensional villain, a generic mad scientist type with a penchant for elaborate schemes and a healthy dose of megalomania. However, as the character evolved, so did his complexity. The Master's true genius lay not in his ability to create elaborate plans, but in his ability to manipulate and deceive. In The Deadly Assassin, the Master's true identity as a renegade Time Lord was revealed, and with it a new layer of depth was added to the character. The Master's backstory, which included a complicated relationship, began to take shape. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, the Master continued to evolve, with each new incarnation bringing a fresh perspective to the character. The Seventh Doctor's Master, played by Anthony Ainley, was a particularly memorable iteration, with a level of sophistication and charm that added a new level of nuance to the character. However, it wasn't until the 2007 episode Utopia that the Master truly became the character we know and love today. Played by John Simm, this iteration of the Master was a complex and multifaceted villain, driven by a desire for power and a sense of existential dread. The 2014 episode Dark Water and its follow-up Death in Heaven saw the return of the Master, this time played by Michelle Gomez. This iteration of the Master was a radical departure from previous incarnations, with a level of camp and humor that added a new level of levity to the character. Throughout its many iterations, the Master has remained a constant thorn in the side of the Doctor, pushing the Time Lord to his limits and forcing him to confront his own mortality. The Master's genius lies not in his ability to create elaborate plans, but in his ability to adapt and evolve, making him one of the greatest villains in science fiction history.